Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Alex, and I got two NBA game prediction basketball games for Yes, I Did Shave. I feel a little better today. I'm not 100% better. I'm more like between 70 to 75, maybe 77% feel better. So I'm going to go to the doctor, and they're going to give me some results, and we're going to see what's going on. But that don't mean I go back to giving y'all video after video. Still got to take a break. Just doing it because it's two basketball games. All right, this one's going to be very competitive for tomorrow's matchup. It's going to be the Los Angeles Clippers versus the Brooklyn Nets. Now, to me, if the NBA playoffs was today, I could see these two face. I could see these two face each other in the first round or in the second round of the NBA playoffs because this does have very strong implications of what would happen if the NBA playoffs was next week or next month. These two would face each other either in the first round or in the second round. To me, this is going to be a very competitive basketball game. It's like taking a look in the mirror and looking at your own reflection. On the Clippers, you got Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. You got Patrick Beverley. So I guess you can call that the Clippers' big three. I know some people are going to say it's more like the big two. I'm just saying. And then you got on the Brooklyn side, you got Kyrie Irving, James Harden, Kevin Durant. So you know it's going to be a very competitive basketball game right down the middle. Now, it's going to go back and forth for the first 2 to 3 quarters. It's going to be a high-scoring game. This is one of them basketball games where you don't think they'll go into overtime. They probably will go into overtime. And just to be on the safe side, this game I am going to record. I should have recorded last night's basketball game, but I didn't feel like it because I didn't want to move around too much and overexert too much energy. And that was between the Washington Wizards and the Brooklyn Nets. And I think this game is going to be just like yesterday's game. Like, you're not going to know who's going to win and who's going to lose. Like, just when you think the game's over or you think you know who's going to, like, so I think Kawhi Leonard and Paul George might end up scoring 20 or 30 points apiece to match Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. So I think Kevin Durant might go for 40 points. Kyrie Irving, 20, 25. James Harden might get off. Now, who wins this basketball game and why? It's 50-50, so I think the Los Angeles Clippers will probably win 120 to 117, or the Brooklyn Nets could take it 116 to 113. Here's the thing. Both teams are offensive basketball teams. Both teams have been compared to each other for years. You always, back in the late 80s, early 90s, they used to always make fun of the Clippers and say that the Clippers were just like the Nets. Or they would always say the Nets are like the Clippers. Neither one of these teams have ever won a championship, right? So this would be quite interesting to see both franchises go against each other. And if there's an NBA playoffs, don't be surprised or shocked if they face each other either in the first round or in the second round. This does have strong implications of them meeting the playoffs. You know, they might have to play each other twice before you can tell which team's better than the other team. But if I had to pick a team, I'm going with the Clippers. I think the Clippers win 120 to 117. But some people might say, what if Brooklyn win? Brooklyn got to play some defense and run in transition more. 116 to 113 if Brooklyn wins.